This is a circuit, but it's a bit boring. Nothing's happening. Let's add a battery and get the charge moving. Oops, there's no resistance in the wire, so the battery short-circuited. Let's add a light. This creates resistance and helps us visualize the movement of electrons better. Now, let's add another light. Oh, looks like the light dimmed to be an equal amount as the other light. Let's take a closer look. A circuit is when electrons can move freely through a closed loop. However, without a source of push, like a battery, the electrons won't move in a way that we want them to. They will move, but just randomly between other electrons. When we add a battery to the circuit, the electrons move in a loop. This is because the battery contains voltage, or potential difference, that can be applied to a circuit to move the electrons. Another way that we can measure electricity is through amperage. Amperage is the measure of how quickly charge moves from one place to another. This is called a series circuit. A series circuit is a circuit where parts can freely be added to anywhere in the circuit. When a new part is added to a circuit, the total amount of current, or amps, decreases based on the resistance of that part. The amount of amperage across the whole circuit is constant. This is because charge is not created from the battery. It already exists in the wire. It just gets moved by the battery based on the voltage that the battery has. Now let's remove everything except the battery and the light. If I add another circuit from the light, like so, it becomes a parallel circuit. A parallel circuit is when two or more circuits connect to each other to share current. In this type of circuit, the total amount of amperage is increased so that each individual connected part in the circuit is equivalent to the amount before adding more connected circuits. Let's look at an example. In this circuit, there are 9 amps of current running through it. If we add another track, there is a total of 18 amps. However, in this branch of the circuit, there will be 9 amps like before. Well, that's it. You're now an expert on circuits.